Kyra, and I have the privilege of leading us through day 3 of our Holy Week in real time. If you're just now joining us, I encourage you to pause here and look back at Monday and Tuesday of how we're walking with Jesus as he walks to the cross. So today is Wednesday, 2 days before the Passover, and we find Jesus in Bethany sharing a meal with some friends. I'm going to read the passage. It's from Matthew 26, 6 through 13, and then just share with you why I love this passage and some things that encouraged me as I read. Starting in verse 6. Now when Jesus was at Bethany in the house of Simon the leper, a woman came up to him with an alabaster flask of very expensive ointment, and she poured it on his head as he reclined at table. And when the disciples saw it, they were indignant, saying, "Why this waste? For this could have been sold for a large sum and given to the poor." But Jesus, aware of this, said to them, "Why do you trouble the woman? For she has done a beautiful thing to me. For you always have the poor with you, but you will not always have me. In pouring this ointment on my body, she has done it to prepare me for burial. Truly I say to you, wherever this gospel is proclaimed in the whole world, what she has done will also be told in memory of her." This is just such a sweet story. We see Jesus at the house of Simon the leper, who was previously healed by Jesus. And we know that now he is healed because he's inviting people to his home. He's not outcast from community. And we see him reclining at a table. It's likely a feast of food. And enters a woman, Mary, who John tells us is the sister of Martha and Lazarus. And Mary has been attentive, sitting under Jesus' teaching. She's also seen Jesus raise her own brother from the dead. And she comes in this moment, and she has an alabaster jar of very expensive perfume. Likely this perfume was her dowry, everything that she would hope for the future, what she had to offer in the future was contained in this jar of perfume. And she breaks it open and she pours it on Jesus' head. Other accounts say she pours it on his head and his feet, and then she wipes it with her hair. And she most certainly has saved this almost a year's worth of wages to lavish her love and her worship on her Savior. In so doing, she unknowingly prepares his body for burial, gets him ready to make the ultimate sacrifice that she knows will be for her. One author says that the cost of her gift portrays the extent of her love. This took humility from Mary. She unwrapped her hair, which was very uncommon for Jewish women. She broke her savings, her future. She gave that as a willing gift to lavish this love on Jesus. And I just want to encourage us with that today and also ask, what is the extent of your love for Jesus? What is a gift that you can give towards him in that reckless abandon? And we see that at the end it says that where the gospel is proclaimed, her story will be told in memory. And that is true. That is biblical truth. We're telling that story now as her devotion, her personal love, and reckless abandon for Jesus is on display for all of us.